Whenever you're ready.
Welcome everyone to the zoning board of appeals. I'd like to acquaint you with some of our proceedings before we start. First, everyone will get a chance to speak. First, the applicant or the applicant's representative. Then anyone from the audience who wants to say something may do so. Everybody gets a chance to speak. We ask, however, if you have nothing different to say than the previous speaker, you just say, I agree with what the previous speaker said. However, if you have something new to add, absolutely, that's your time to do it. Okay, after everyone from the audience has spoken, the applicant's or applicant's representative comes back for a final closing statement. Okay, could we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yes.
Can you call the first case?
Yes. First up is hearing number 1, appeal number 25-108, Donovan Gallion, Massapequa, 35 Forest Avenue, Massapequa.
Hi, Dean. Raise your right hand. Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings.
Yes, I do.
Your name and address, please.
Okay. My name is Dean Kasubas. My address is 121 Newbridge Road, Hicksville, New York, 11801. Before I begin, I just want to submit some photos of the site showing the property and the house and the shed that we're trying to build and legalize. So the purpose, I'm here this evening with my clients Jennifer and her father, Paul. So the purpose of this variance is to, the main purpose anyway is to create an addition in the house. It's going to be in the front of the house and it needs a variance. The variance is a 2-story addition which doesn't have the side yard setback of 8 feet. It has a side yard of 3.8 feet, and it also doesn't have the aggregate of 20 feet. It has an aggregate of 13.7 feet. I know that those setbacks are rather small for the R17 zone, but those are the setbacks that are already established for this house. So what we're doing in essence, if you take a look at that photo, is we're squaring off the corner of the house. I'd also like to emphasize that the roof portion of it is already there. There's a column already there, and a portion of the wall is already there. So they're just squaring off that corner of the house. That corner needs a variance. It needs a variance for the side yard and side yard aggregate. All in all, it meets all the other requirements. There's no FAR. There's no lot coverage issue. That's the portion for the new addition. At the same time, we're looking permission to legalize a shed. The shed is 10 by approximately 10 by 14 shed located in the rear yard. It is 6.6 feet from the property line as per the survey. The reason I submitted that photo is to show you that it's rather close to the neighbor's garage. So it doesn't really, the neighbor's garage is actually much bigger than the shed. It doesn't block their views or anything like that. We did send out the public notice. Speaking to my clients, I believe that it was the left and right are rental properties, so there was no objection from any of the neighbors, and we didn't think it was appropriate to go ask for.
I assume there's no basement in this house because it's on the water, so
There's no
you really
basement.
you really need a shed. Thanks.
Okay, so half of the shed is a storage room, and the other half is like like a serving area. I did speak to them. There's no plumbing in there. It's just they can open up the counter. There's a counter, and they can.
Those areas don't have.
It's just a serving area. People come over.
Water, it's on the water, so nautical things stored there. Okay, is anybody anybody have a question on the board? Anybody in the audience wish to speak? Okay,
Correspondence.
any correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision? And decision will be mailed to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
The public hearing is closed on that one, so we'll go on to the next one. Okay.
Next is appeal number 25-136, Cassie Brock, 573 North Suffolk Avenue, North Massapequa, New York. And that's hearing number 2.
Hi, would you just raise your right hand? Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Your name and address, please.
Max Goldberg, Tim Brock, 573 North Suffolk Ave, Massapequa.
Thank you.
All right. Good evening. My name is Max Goldberg, presenting on behalf of Cohen Design Build Architects, located at 5512 Merrick Road in Massapequa. I'm here representing our clients, Mr. and Miss Timothy Brock, regarding their residence at 573 North Suffolk Avenue, Massapequa. We're seeking several variances for a proposed partial first addition, full second floor addition, a full interior gut renovation, and associated improvements to their existing home, which is a modern Cape-style residence originally built in 1951 on 0.14 acres. The current layout no longer supports the functional needs of a modern family, particularly in the case of the Brocks, whose household is currently expanding. As outlined in the submission and per your review, we are respectfully requesting several variances related to setbacks, minor encroachments, gross floor area, roof pitch, and the location of an existing shed. These variance requests are minimal in nature. They align with the existing character of the neighborhood, in our professional opinion, do not have any adverse effects on the neighborhood. In fact, several nearby homes, including ones on both sides of the subject property and directly across the street, have undergone similar renovations and second floor additions and were granted comparable variances in recent years. We were supportive of those applications, as our fellow neighbors have expressed support for ours as well. We understand the board's sensitivity to height variances, which is why we have proposed a reduced roof pitch of 5 per 12 inches rather than the required 6 per 12 in an effort to remain within the overall height guidelines. We're also aware of the township's regulations regarding gross floor area. Our proposed design exceeds the allowable limit by just 1%, a modest increase that we believe is both reasonable and consistent with other approved projects in the area. Thanks for your consideration.
Anyone have a question on the board? No. Anyone in the audience wish to speak?
I was to the property, and you are right, the other homes, fits in the character of the neighborhood. Both homes on either side, across the street. You're like the last of the Mohegans. Little house on the prairie. But, no, I think would be a good improvement. I do.
Thank you. Correspondence.
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion.
Decision.
The public hearing is closed and the decision will be mailed to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is hearing number 3, I think, which is being held in conjunction with hearing number 4. Sue, is that correct?
Yes, please. Yes,
So
please.
that is appeal number 24-166
Yes, please.
and 24-211, Abdul Nazar at 23 Cinder Lane in Hicksville.
Hi, sir, just raise your right hand. Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Name and address.
Norman Locke, 707 Route 110 in Farmingdale. Good evening. The first of the two is the proposed second kitchen in a one-family home for a mother-daughter, or otherwise known as a parent-child residence. There is a total of 7 persons, adults and children, living at this home. Some of them are present in the back, standing.
And do you have the licenses and?
How many adults, sir? Anybody under 18, I don't need to know. But
Right,
I'm-
1, 2, 3, 4.
Very good, that's what I have, 4 adults listed. Yes.
Sorry, parent-child, 4 adults, yes, the 3 children living, and the the second kitchen is part of a converted, what was the garage, and the bedrooms for the second so-called residence will be above said garage and is proposed. That leads to the second variance, which is constructing a second-story addition above the existing garage, which creates a non-conformance for what is rear yard, even though, please note that this is a corner property, and meaning that the setback is 8 feet, which is allowed on a side yard, but because this is a corner property, it's considered rear yard on the two opposites. The other variances as part of the second variance hearing are an existing basketball court, existing shed, existing fire pit, existing pool equipment, 3-foot-high fence, 6-foot-high fence, and a driveway, a widened driveway to accommodate the 2 cars for the mother-daughter residence. That concludes all the details of both variances.
I'd like to ask some questions.
Yes.
About the addition, if I
Yes,
might.
yes,
How many bedrooms are going to be in the house in total once the addition is on?
okay. The
How many? 6?
3, 4, 5, 6.
And how many bathrooms?
Upstairs is 2, and there's two more down, 4 total.
Does the home have a basement?
No, it does not. There is no basement on this property.
Can I take a look at the elevations and plans?
Did you say there was a kitchen upstairs?
No, the kitchen is both kitchens will be on the first floor.
And the second kitchen is it's existing, or it is not yet?
No, proposed. Second kitchen is proposed.
Thank you.
The second kitchen is proposed in what used to be
What would
the
the
garage.
second kitchen be used for? What's the purpose of the second kitchen?
Um,
Oh, sure.
Thank you, yeah. Yes. So I also see, it looks like there's an NOV, a notice of violation on the property.
okay.
Alterations without a building permit, so the construction is already underway for other things?
Yes, but not for the items, not for the mother-daughter.
Not for this, not for the addition, so they didn't start
Correct,
construction?
correct.
Okay.
I don't have the NOV in front of me, so I'm not sure off the top of my head what it is.
All right, do you have any letters of consent from the neighbors that are impacted on either side or the rear? I know there's nobody on the other two sides.
Yeah, right, I do not. The mother-daughter was in front of this board before, and the neighbors were actually present, I believe.
I see it was denied at that time.
Right, and that was because of the configuration, not because of mother-daughter, it was because of configuration. We wound up reconfiguring the home.
Sure, I mean, I'll share with you my thoughts, I don't know how anybody else on the board feels. I just think 6 bedrooms and 4 baths is a lot. You know, I understand it's gonna be a parent-child, I'm sure this family will use it for a parent-child, but the next people that come in, it's like right to become.
I understood, loud and clear.
Especially when you have the dual kitchens, I mean,
Right,
it's
right,
just
right,
like
right.
begging for it.
Right.
And for sale, not.
Yeah, understood,
Certainly
understood.
not impugning anything against what your client's
Right.
trying to do. That's my concern.
There are currently 7 persons, adult and children in the home.
How many children are in the home?
3.
Three.
Said 3.
3. Sorry, math wasn't clicking for a second.
So,
So
I
3
mean,
and
I
2,
I
so
hear
it'd be
you.
5 bedrooms.
I'll have to think about it. I mean, it's a lot. Did you discuss it all when you went in for the permits, scaling the project back, or it's this or bust?
It hasn't been discussed yet. It would be,
I mean, I can see where you need 5 bedrooms, there's probably
it's
adults, two adults
right.
each.
And the
3
kids want their
children.
own, they want the
Right,
kids to have their own
right.
room.
That's a given nowadays.
Yeah, they
That's
don't want to be
5.
sharing bedrooms.
And then, what's the other one for?
The 6th bedroom.
The 6
Um,
bedroom? That would be,
Right,
I mean, is
it's-
it 2 adults,
two bedrooms for
Couple.
relations? Is it two couples or?
Yes,
Right.
husband and wife.
Right, it's husband and wife and husband and
son
wife.
And his wife.
Okay,
Right.
so it would be two bedrooms and three for the children. so-
Right. It's for guests, spare, it could be, it may not necessarily be a bedroom, it could be easily a computer room or office or something. You know, it's,
You know, part of our job is to ask if things are in the character of the neighborhood.
Right.
6 bedrooms in Hicksville is a lot.
Okay.
So we'll take it under consideration. I don't know if anyone else has any questions. I'm done.
Would you be willing to scale it down a little to 5 bedrooms, or,
Had
yeah,
parking.
yes,
you would?
yeah.
Okay, all right, what would they need
You'd
to
have
do
put it-
then?
You could put it on reserve and you could come back with a new plan.
You don't have to come back here. You just
Okay.
have to,
We can figure and give me copies. I would need 3 copies.
Okay, so what would be 5?
in other words, maybe 5.
Make everyone a little bigger, make it a little more space. I mean, you know what to do, but 6 to me is asking for this to become something else in 10, 15 years.
Right. So 5,
5 bedrooms, if you could do that, yeah.
okay.
I don't know if anyone is here to speak, we didn't ask that. but
No, we're gonna
that's
ask
my
that in a
2
minute,
cents.
yeah. Yeah, so,
Okay.
we'll ask now if anybody wants to speak. I think the gentleman in the back who would like to come up,
He's
please come
the
up.
owner, please.
Did you want to speak, sir?
He's actually the
Let's
owner,
have to swear him in.
yes.
Yeah, how many parking spaces do you have here, sir?
2 in the driveway.
My name is Abdul.
Yes.
I just have to ask. You promise to tell the truth during these proceedings? And your name and address, please.
Abdul Nasaf, 23 Single Lane, Hicksville.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Just speaking to the mic.
And
Tell them whatever you want.
I have 5 children, like, not 4 children, 5 children and 4 adults. So in case he put his 4, so he's 5, we have 5.
Okay.
5 children
Yeah.
and 4 adults, is what you're saying.
I thought it was 3 children.
3.
3?
Oh,
Michael, he needs at least 3 off-street parking spaces.
I would think so.
Yeah.
The driveway is very wide. There's
Do you have 3 off-street parking spaces, sir?
we have, we have,
It's,
You need 3 for parent-child.
with the widened driveway will be 3,
You will have 3?
yeah.
Okay.
With the widened driveway.
Just 1 second. That's one there.
I can't, the print is too small, I can't read the width on it.
I can't either. That's.
He's asking for a wide driveway, but he's not asking for a parking variance.
Yeah.
I think it says,
So,
Can I ask, what is currently in the garage? I see that you're maintaining a conversion.
which one will you do?
one is like kids.
That's
play-
going to be a kitchen, you said it wasn't in
Oh,
yet.
sorry,
Kids
it's a
play
new
space.
recreational area with a bathroom and a new kitchen.
Currently, it's a playroom,
Right now is nothing.
So there are gonna be 3 kitchens?
No.
2.
Where the garage used to be is now the secondary kitchen, a recreational room, and a 3-piece bathroom.
No kitchen upstairs.
No,
Just the bedrooms.
So you're converting the garage, so that's not a parking space anymore.
It's already been converted.
It's, yeah, that's what I'm saying, that's what that was for. It's already been converted.
Madam Chair, I think we have to put this on reserve and have the parking issue
Yeah.
looked at.
Okay.
Also, I'd like the residential zoning to recalculate and make sure that there are 3 legal off-street parking spaces.
absolutely.
Michael agrees that it doesn't look like there is.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll put it on reserve.
And I will have that checked.
Okay, are you willing to come with the plan with 1 less bedroom? Or is that not?
Do it one less bedroom, or you have to have the 6?
we have a 5 bedroom. Just-
You have 5, you said you have 5, you have 5, not 3 children?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
5
needs, he needs these 6 bedrooms.
Okay?
Because the kids want the.
And they're all under 18, sir?
Yeah, 4 of them, 18, one is an adult.
So they can't live there unless I have them listed on the DRCs, and you did not list any children.
No, they have a children there.
I know, sir, but you have to tell us about them if they're 18 or over.
No,
No,
yeah,
under 18.
I thought he said one of them is 18 or over.
No, all of them is under 18.
All of them are under 18?
He just said one of them is 18.
No, all of them are under.
All of them are under 18? All 5?
All 5, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's not what he said.
What are their ages? I'm just curious.
What are the ages? Yeah.
Yeah.
We have like 10, 12, 2, I think it's 4, 14.
Okay, as long as they're under 18, that's
No,
fine.
it's under 18.
Okay, thank you,
For
sir.
sure,
Okay,
yeah.
we'll
Okay,
put
good.
this on reserve.
Yes. And I
Does
just want,
anybody in the audience want to say something? Anybody else in the audience?
okay.
Any more questions here? Okay. We'll put this on reserve.
Yeah, I'll have those
and
plans
to
looked at,
come
Madam
out to
Chair.
look at it. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll put it on reserve.
You don't have to come back.
Correspondence? You don't have to come back, though.
Okay, understood.
Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion? Okay, the public hearing is closed, and this will be on reserve, and the decision
Thank you
will
so
be
much.
sent.
Thank you.
Next is hearing number 5, appeal number 25-43, Rudeep Tarasker, 89 Bruce Avenue, Hicksville, New York.
Oh, Susan, sorry, just one quick thing. You already actually have this from Cohen Design Build.
It's all good.
You're all good. With this, right?
Hi.
Hi.
Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
Yes, I do.
Name and address, please.
Brian Lynch, architect, 126 Atlantic Avenue, Lynbrook, New York.
Thank you.
And this is the homeowner, Mr. Drafter. So what we're applying for is a mother-daughter. This house was previously approved as a mother-daughter. They bought the house about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. And they, I guess, weren't aware at the time, they had to convert it onto their family. Their family is the same qualifications, it's his parents, him and his wife, he has a child under 18. They have 3 off-street parking spaces. It was a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with 2 kitchens previously approved. We basically just want to maintain that, or reestablish that use under his family. So he filed everything with his, family members. No neighbors have objected, have they? Have you heard from anybody? No. No, there hasn't been any issues with any neighbors. And that's it, we had to resolve some minor issues with the deck and the shed in the back and things like that, but that's pretty much it.
And what is his wife's name, Mr. Tarada's wife's name?
I'm unmarried. My sister and my brother-in-law live with me.
Sorry, say it again. I apologize.
I'm unmarried, so my
Right, okay, that's good, because that's what I have. I have just you,
My sister and brother.
yep, your sister and brother-in-law, and your mom and your dad.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
Did you say and one niece?
Yeah,
Okay.
Child, okay.
she's 3.
So you have everything you need?
I do.
Okay.
He had said wife, and I didn't have
Oh,
it
sorry.
listed.
Yeah, yeah.
That's okay. I just need to be.
Yeah,
Does
absolutely.
anybody on the board have a question? Anybody in the audience? Okay. Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion? And the public hearing is closed, and the decision will be mailed to you.
Thank you, have a good night.
You too.
Next, we have hearing number 6, appeal number 25-67, William and Janet Wilfoyle, 29 Elwood Avenue, Hicksville, New York.
Hi. Just raise your right hand. Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings.
I do.
Your name and address, please.
William J. Kilfoyle, 29 Elwood Avenue, Hicksville, New York.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm here today to seek a variance to allow an existing rear deck having less side yard setback than permitted by ordinance. We've been in the house since 1988. We bought it from my wife's parents. And she was there for 24 years until she married me and moved out. So we have a 60-year history with the house, and when we built the deck, we had it follow the line of the side of the house, not realizing that there was actually 8 inches or 9 inches that it was over towards the next door neighbor. I've sent all the required documentation to the town, and I have notified all my neighbors by certified and regular mail. And my neighbor to where the deck is closer to his property than required by ordinance is very fine where the deck is now.
Fine, it's de minimis.
Thank you.
It is de minimis. Any questions?
No.
Anybody in the audience? Okay, correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion? And the public hearing is closed, and you'll be hearing from us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Okay, next is hearing number 7, appeal number 25-116, Michael McDougal, 74 Keswick Lane, Plainview.
Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Name and address?
Robert Schumacher, 1109 Round Swamp Road, Old Bethpage. Good evening, Madam Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen of the board. I'm sorry, should I go over
That's
there?
fine. Thanks, Bob.
Stretch. Representing Mr. McDougal of 74 Keswick
Thank you,
Lane,
Mike.
Plainview.
I passed up some photos, consent letters for the board. Mr. and Mrs. McDougal are seeking a variance for a proposed in-ground pool with water feature having less front yard setback from the fence, and for pool equipment having less front yard setback than required. This property is on the corner of Keswick Lane and Harcourt Road. There is a 6-foot PVC fence around the property, and that was given a variance, and the C of C was issued. That was variance decision number 20-385. As with many corner properties, any type of improvement is difficult without a variance, and this is one of them. The pool will not be visible from the street. There is no practical other place for the pool. In the backyard, there are overhead electric wires, and the pool cannot be put there. The McDougals reached out to their abutting neighbor at 32 Harcourt Road, and the other neighbor directly across the street at 33 Harcourt Road, and they both signed letters of no objection. I've taken photos of the house for the board's review showing the property's in excellent condition and has always been well maintained. And the homeowners are anxious to put the pool in for this summer,
Don't blame them.
of course.
Don't blame them. Okay. Anybody have any questions?
No.
Audience, anyone wish to speak? Okay. Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion? And the decision, the public hearing is closed and the decision will be sent to you.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. Good night, Bob.
Next up is hearing number 8, appeal number 23-661, Whitney Lane Woodbury LLC, 11 Whitney Lane, Woodbury.
And it's held with,
9 and 10.
And that's to be held in conjunction with hearing number 9, appeal number 23-662, same applicant.
And 10.
And 10, they're gonna kick me right off. Appeal number 23-663, same applicant. So sorry.
No problem. That's why I paused it first before I stood up. I only heard the one called.
Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Allison LaPointe from the law firm Sir Tillman Ballin Adler Hyman, LLP, with offices at 100 Motor Parkway, Hauppauge, New York. I'm here on behalf of Whitney Lane Woodbury LLC for a property located at 11 Whitney Lane. I believe we have submitted all the necessary notice documents. With me today, in case there are any technical questions, I do have a member of Key Civil Engineering who can answer some questions about the proposed roadway. We're here before you this evening seeking permission to create 3 building lots on a private road, so that maintains no road frontage on a town road. The site in question is 0.88 acres and is zoned R1-10 and is presently developed with a dwelling. The owner is proposing to divide this into 3 lots that exceed the zoning requirements of the R110 district, and this lot is located on the west side of Whitney Lane. So again, we're not here for any of the setbacks, it's merely an issue of the fact that this property is on a private roadway. This application was originally submitted in the fall of 2023, and when the matter was referred to the Nassau County Planning Commission, in a letter dated December 15, 2023, they issued a local determination decision, but they did note that there was no right-of-way maintenance agreement for Whitney Lane. Since that time, our clients have gotten together with the neighbors abutting the roadway and have put into place and signed a right-of-way agreement. It is not yet filed because this agreement will be required as part of the Nassau County Planning Commission determination, and we want to make sure that the document is sufficient for their needs. But I point out that it has been signed by all the abutting neighbors to let you know that they are in agreement. Our clients will also be bearing the expense of paving and installing drainage on this roadway. So while we are certainly recognizing that there will be some change to the neighborhood, all of these changes will be significantly positive, and all access to the properties that utilize Whitney Lane will be dramatically improved. And with that, I'm open for any questions the board may have.
Not really, this neighborhood, and Woodbury in general has, large lots and it's not an uncommon use for the property,
Yeah.
from my perspective anyway.
Good. Anybody in the audience? Yes, come up, sir, and be sworn in.
Eight, 9, and 10. It's a subdivision. Hi. Would you raise your right hand, sir? Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Your name and address, please.
Peter Ronzetti, 21 Tennis Court Road, Oyster Bay, 11771.
Thank you.
Good evening. I own the property north of the applicant on Whitney Lane. I wasn't privy to any agreement. I don't know if I need to be. I just would, I have a couple of questions that will this impact access to my or my neighbor's property? There are homes north of this on Whitney Lane.
You say you own the property north, can you tell me what the address is of the property you own?
Number 6, Whitney Lane.
6 Whitney, it is Whitney, okay.
Yes, and the road improvements that are being discussed, are there going to be improvements to the underground utilities to accommodate any potential future development north of this property, including the water main, the sewer, underground electric, and so on? Also, again, I was not notified of this, and again, I don't know if I need to be, but my concern is that it was just discussed that there was an agreement that was reached about the properties that are across the street. And I'm not necessarily against anything that they're proposing. I just want to maintain to know that, you know, it's not going to impact my property with me being able to access or improve my property and my neighbor as well. I shouldn't be speaking on his behalf. I don't see him here.
So 6 Whitney
6
is not in the
Is 6
radius
Whitney
map.
on the
So
list
that's
you
why you
received?
didn't
I
get
made,
any
he's not, I
correspondence.
could show Mr. Ronzetti
Yes.
the radius map. Those are the people that were notified, Mr. Ronzetti, on the, so are you north of the Metropolitan? Yeah, maybe the attorney could help?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, how are you? So the property that's being discussed, so what you have when you're at the top, looking at the top of the radius map, is actually the Long Island Railroad. So this gentleman's property is accessed through Whitney Lane, but then you have to cross the tracks, and on the other side of the train tracks, there are 2 additional residential properties on the other side. So they're outside the radius because of where everything lands with the railroad. That said, it was not included into the agreement, which means he's exempt from having to do any future maintenance or drainage maintenance on the roadway, because he doesn't directly abut the portions of Whitney Road that are in question. So once you hit the tracks, and I have a copy of the plan.
Is
for
that
the
going to be
installation.
memorialized in any document?
Yes, so there is a right-of-way agreement and maintenance agreement, which will then be filed with the county, so all future abutting property owners will know. But I have copies for the board as well, but for this gentleman, the improvements will end here, they will begin here, and the improvements will end right before you hit the Long Island Railroad. And
So-
I do have copies for the board, if you'd like.
So with that being said, so there's going to be pavement, and then there's going to be a space between where the Long Island Railroad paves and where this paves, so there's gonna be a remaining piece of dirt road?
I can actually bring up the engineer I will not pretend that I'm the engineer, I'll have him come up to explain exactly where the end of the pavement will be, but
I think
again,
it's right
pavement
here,
and
right?
drainage, yes.
And this is the entrance to
Thank
the
you, Mike.
railroad? So there's going to be a space between the edge of the pavement,
The engineer needs to be
and then
sworn in
this is
before
going
you
to be
can answer. anything.
maintained as dirt road?
Yes, sir, I just have to swear you in. Promise to tell the truth during the proceedings?
Yes.
And your name and address, please.
Dan Peverero with Key Civil Engineering, 664 Blue Point Road, Holtzville.
Dan, could you just spell your last name for me, please?
Sure. P like Peter, E like Edward, B like Victor, E like Edward, R-A-R-O.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So-
Why don't you take a seat while he speaks, and then
Oh,
You can stay right in the
I
front.
have just one other question that he could probably answer. So are these roadway improvements going to meet Nassau County requirements?
So
Curb, gutter, sidewalk, and things like that?
the proposed improvements to the roadway are in keeping in line with what's there existing. So we're not changing the edge of the roadway. We're not installing sidewalks. There are trees, vegetation that I don't think any of the neighbors really want to remove. So all we're doing is taking the edge of the existing gravel roadway and paving edge to edge. And then we're adding drainage to accommodate basically property line to property line. So where there's currently no drainage, there's a drainage swale that all the water goes into. we're going to be adding significant amount of drainage that will accommodate the roadway plus the adjacent landscape areas between the property line and the roadway. So we'll be able to accommodate the entire roadway. The pavement ends, it doesn't extend all the way over to the pavement that the LIRR has, but there is another gravel road that goes, that's east, along the LIRR on this side of the LIRR tracks. So it'll sort of like turn into that of gravel. So it'll continue that gravel up until the point that we start the asphalt.
So on his side, on Peter's side, there's not going to be, it won't be paved.
Correct.
So there's no. You're paving Whitney Lane up till the end of
To the railroad.
To the railroad.
just south.
To the railroad.
Correct.
And the only way he can get on his property is through Whitney Lane?
Yes, yes. So there's no control for water with curbs?
Well, there's a drainage swell on the west side of Whitney Lane right now.
Right.
So you wouldn't want to put a curb there and impede the water from getting to that drainage swell, because that drainage swell goes into existing positive system. It goes into a sewer system, a storm sewer system. So you wouldn't want to put a curb to impede that water. Any additional water beyond.
Isn't it customary to put a catch basin that would control the flow of the water, and then that would tie into the drainage swell?
Instead of that.
And you would put a curb and gutter on the other side of the street as well?
Instead of that, we are installing a series of dry wells sized for a 3-inch rainfall in line with town requirements that's sized for this whole area, so
If you
everywhere.
have a lot of questions, would you want to take it outside and we'll hear some other cases and perhaps you can explain everything?
So I'd also just like to point out to the board that this plan, as well as the drainage plan that goes along with it, will be thoroughly examined and amendments made to it as part of the subdivision portion. Right now, just before the board today, is whether or not 3 lots can be developed without town road frontage. The point we were making by including this plan is to say, well, in some instances, there's concerns from boards when you're working with a non-town road, whether or not there's going to be adequate access to those parcels. We put forth that there are already a number of dwellings which are accessed strictly from the unimproved roadway, which is there now. We're simply pointing out that as part of the future process, certainly going through Nassau County Planning Commission and as well as the other agencies here, there will be significant improvements. By no means are we putting forth today asking you to approve our drainage plan. We're simply asking for permission to be able to move on to the next step, where the details of this plan, as well as further review and adjustments to the right-of-way maintenance agreement, will be flushed out further. But again, our point merely is our clients are willing not only to put forth that currently the road as developed is working, but there will be significant improvements made to it. Therefore, this board should have no concerns about whether or not the access to these 3 additional lots will in any way diminish the access to any of the other properties. So we certainly want to make sure we answer all of your questions and certainly encourage you to be part of those conversations as we fully flesh out the plan. It's merely meant to illustrate that there should be no concerns with access.
That's great, and perhaps you could put this gentleman on your list just to contact.
100%.
That would be wonderful.
Certainly.
Okay, does
Jim
anybody
Whalen will
else have
go
any
through,
questions?
is that right, Michael? Our engineering department, if this is granted, then they will look at the road access agreement, our engineering department, and if they don't feel that the drainage that they've put forth is adequate, they will not accept it, and then they will not be able to go on with permits. So that will all be reviewed by our engineering department.
And again, all installation is going to be at the cost of my clients. None of the neighboring property owners are going to be asked to participate in that portion of the process. Just future maintenance as per the agreement.
Great, okay. Does anybody else have any questions?
Just one comment.
You have to come,
You have to come up.
you have to come up and be
Can't
sworn
call
in.
out from there. Hello.
Hi, how are
Could
you?
you just raise your right hand?
I will.
Thank you. You promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
Yes.
Your name and address, please.
Jackie Mitchell, 32 Whitney Lane.
Thank you.
I just want to say that the property that we are on a private road with about 5 other houses around us. The road that we were on, this would be an incredible improvement to the road. I think that all the neighbors, I know Peter may have some questions, and I certainly understand that. The property, which is right across the street from me, the house is falling apart. It is an eyesore. I think this would be a great improvement to the property, both the property and the road, and I think it would greatly benefit all of us on the road, because we are on this private road, kind of landlocked in there.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
Would you like to make a closing statement?
And with that, we ask that our application be granted as presented. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job, okay. Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion? Okay, the public hearing is closed and decision
Thank you.
will be
Have a
sent
great
to you.
evening.
Thank you very
You
much.
too.
You also.
Next is hearing number 11, appeal number 25-54, Leslie G., 30 Harbor Drive, Woodbury.
Good
evening.
Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Name and address, please.
John Cunha, 1527 Franklin Avenue, Suite 203, Mineola, New York, 11501.
Would you mind spelling your last name for me, please?
C-U-N-H-A.
Thank you.
I'm here tonight, good evening, Board. I'm here tonight on behalf of Leslie Reed, the homeowner. We are looking to legalize and maintain an existing pool equipment, and a cabana. I have submitted photographs, some historical photographs I was able to find, showing that the pool has been in existence for 40-plus years. My clients purchased the house, I think it was in '96, and they've had it since then. I think the cabana was also around that time period. So this is something that they basically inherited, and it only came to become an issue when they were proposing to build another part of the house, or improve another part of the house. I have letters from the adjacent neighbors, which I'd like to submit.
Thank you.
Stating that there is no opposition to those structures.
Very good.
As they stand. And that's it. Questions?
Anyone on the board have a question?
No.
Anyone in the audience? Okay, correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion? And the decision will be mailed to you when the public hearing is closed.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Next is hearing number 12, appeal number 25-35, Brian J. Levy, 75 Jackson Avenue, Syosset, New York.
Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Name and address.
Carly Galterio of Signarama in Huntington, with offices at 20 Railroad Street, Huntington Station, New York, 11746. Here on
Can you spell your last name, please?
Galterio.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. I do have some supplemental photos I'd like to provide to the board with existing conditions of the property address that I'm here in regards to for 75 Jackson Avenue, Realty Group LLC for Brian J. Levy Associates, located at the building. His office, as far as I'm concerned, occupies the entire building. They recently updated the exterior of the building, and we completed previously approved signage. This is just an addition that we're seeking approval for a sign along the northeast elevation of the building. So in the first photo in that packet shows the existing condition of the northeast corner, which faces the Syosset train station parking lot. So that is where the sign is visible from, and we are seeking approval for a continuation of that sign to facilitate in identifying the purpose of it being a personal injury law firm. It's a very good visibility point. It's not an excessive amount of signage. It's really just a continuation of the previously approved sign for Brian J. Levy and Associates on that corner. But considering that it is a corner, it is considered above and beyond the code, which allows for 2 signs maximum for an elevation. I believe the code states that 1 sign per elevation with a maximum of 2 based on the zone.
It's subdued, it's certainly not flashing lights.
Same font, pretty much.
Yeah,
That is correct, sir. Yes, same style.
okay. Anyone have a question? Anyone in the audience? All right, correspondence.
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion? Public hearing is closed, and you'll be sent to decision.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening. Nice
Sweetheart, next time you have one, call me. This was a waste of money. Okay, we'll help you, all right?
To be
Cool.
held, I think, in conjunction with, yes?
Yes,
Hearing number
yes.
14, appeal number 25-37, Glenwood Enterprise Corp., 32 Waverly Street, Glen Head, New York. And Mr. Abadi, not to put any pressure on you, but we're going to break a record with time. So I know you're usually pretty speedy.
Oh, I'm good. No, I'm good. I won't screw you up. I'm gonna get the record.
I thought you were gonna have a little parade marching around.
This appeal,
Denied.
section 132.
I have one question in 36 parts.
For the appellant, Tom Abate, ABB. Oh, you got it. You got all of the Italian surnames to it. What? All right, you got that down? All right, 88 Sunnyside Boulevard in Plainview. And tonight's application is for a 2-lot subdivision in Glen Head. It's brought on behalf of my client, Joe Caruso, who is here this evening with his son, Angelo. I have a series of 8 photographs on 2 pages as one exhibit, so you can familiarize yourself with it. This area, this neighborhood in Glen Head is north of Glenwood Road, it's an east-west roadway, and west of Glen Cove Avenue, directly across from the North Shore Country Club. As neighborhoods go, if you're not familiar with it, it is one of the prettiest you're ever going to encounter. It's got mixed lot sizes and shapes, varying architectural styles, all rolling through meandering hills. The homes are very well maintained, and Joe Caruso hopes to continue that with this application this evening. The subject premises contains well over 30,000 square feet, and it's within the R17. So we have greater than 4 times the amount of lot area. And Joe, to his credit, oh, by the way, it's triple frontage. So we've got frontage on Edgewood Avenue, Waverly Street, and Kissam. That's the road across from the North Shore Country Club. And despite being substantially oversized, Mr. Caruso is proposing 2 and not 3 lots on the property. That being said, and the way we're going to do it, our concept is to, if you look at it from the Waverly frontage, roughly divide the property in half. And the 2 proposed houses, and you have them in your packet, you have the elevations and plans, will both face Waverly. The curb cuts will be on Waverly. So as such, each of these lots conforms in all respects with the code. The only relief we need for the lot is an existing condition. So when you look at this, you've got Waverly here and Edgewood here. We've got 40 feet of frontage on Edgewood instead of 70. But that's an existing condition. It's been like that for decades. We are holding the requisite frontage on Waverly, which is, as I said, going to be our front yard. So we meet all the dimensional requirements for the code in terms of the lots in the R17. Once we subdivide, each lot will still have double roadway frontage, and despite that, we still meet the code. And moreover, each of the houses are going to meet the code in terms of setbacks. We meet or exceed the front yard setback. We meet or exceed the side yard setback, the aggregate side yard, the rear yard setback. We don't need a height limitation. The only thing we're here for is GFA, and that's because we now count subterranean space. But that subterranean space and that GFA does not add to the bulk of the building. It doesn't change the size of what Mr. Caruso is proposing. The existing house, as I say, will the new houses will substantially improve the neighborhood for several reasons. First of all, The house that was there was in a severe state of disrepair, and that's putting it politely. Tina, you gonna speak? All right, I have our neighbor Tina Silverman, who's one of the most affected neighbors. She'll let you know what was going on there. It was absolutely atrocious. So they were very thankful when Mr. Caruso came in and raised that house and removed some of the trees. Moreover, especially concerns Tina, the driveway to that house came off Waverly. It was right on the lot line. And Tina's house is a non-conforming house, I should say Mrs. Silverman's. Mrs. Silverman's house is a non-conforming house, very close to the lot line. So what Joe Caruso is proposing is to not only put the driveway in a conforming location, but it'll be 12 feet off that lot line. So it's a dramatic improvement for Mrs. Silverman. I gave you, in those photographs, you could see that driveway relation, you can see the pictures of the houses which abut us. Katie Brown, okay, I don't see her. Thanks to Katie Brown, she reached out to me. When I went to take photographs, I got to meet Katie and her husband Michael, Tina, Maria Radford, they all came out. Joe Caruso met with the neighbors too. That's really the sum and substance of our case. I do have some neighbors here, if they want to speak. Would you like to speak? Come on, Tina.
Let's see, come on up.
You came all this way.
Sure, you came, yeah.
I warned you though, she's a woman of a few thousand words.
That's-
No, you have to come
You
up.
have to be sworn in. Come on up, though.
Our past neighbors.
Wait a second,
You have to be
please.
sworn in.
Raise your hand.
Would you raise your right hand, please?
Oh, sure.
Promise to tell the truth in these proceedings?
I swear to tell the truth.
Thank you, and your name and address, please.
Tina Silverman, 30 Waverly Street, Glen Head, New York.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we had these neighbors that the parents had lived there, well, I've been there for 34 years. So the parents were there when we moved in. I guess it started out, the father was newly divorced, then he got married, he had these two wild children. The parents, the father invented the lock top of a milk bottle, and the mother was, I think, severely depressed. So the kids were like running wild, okay. Now the father dies right after we moved in. Then the mother was just, I'm gonna say abused by the children. You know, she didn't get anything from it.
So let's get to the
Tina,
house.
I think we want to hear more about the
We want to hear
house.
about the
Okay,
house.
Just the
so I'm
condition of the
showing you
house.
how the
Yeah,
house
just the
got to
kids,
be
yeah.
so bad. So anyway, the mother ended up going to assisted living. Now these two crazy children, they're in their 50s. You can't even imagine. They were, according to people who went to like fix the lights, turn them off, put them on, whatever. They come to me and say, how do these people live there? How come no one got rid of them? What are you talking about? He said they have every drug paraphernalia you could possibly think of in that house. Well, you could tell, excuse me, because as years passed, they lost their hair, they lost their teeth. They were just crazy.
What about the condition of the house?
Can we speak about the house, please?
Yeah, we need you
The
to talk about that.
house,
Yeah.
oh my God, the house, okay. So the house was falling down, the roof. The ceiling in the living room, there was no ceiling, it was just the rafters. Rats were, everybody had to get exterminated.
Okay.
Rats were all over. As it turned out, when they moved, they had rotisserie chickens out in the backyard, pizza boxes piled up, in the house, pizza boxes, cobwebs from the ceiling down to the floor, no beds. I guess they slept on the floor or whatever. We think they were a couple. It was just the craziest place. They would scream all the time to each other, but in a loving way. Poor ice cream man, if he didn't stop there and sit there for half an hour, it was just crazy people.
Could you tell the board, were you thankful when Mr. Caruso
Oh my God, when
raised the
I saw
house?
Mr. Caruso, I know that he usually is a builder of large houses. I just said to him, as I saw him clearing, he cleared this property so, how? It was just methodically.
You're happy with it?
It wasn't just kaboom. It was like he took out the trash, he took out the furniture, he took out the lamps, he
And
took
Tina,
out.
one last question.
Perfect.
Are you in favor of this application tonight? I think it'd be a benefit for you?
I would be in favor if he put a castle up there, I don't care.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very,
you.
very
Thank
much. If
you.
anybody else, we get the
Yes,
general
I just
gist
wish
of
my
this.
husband were here to see this.
And we get the general gist that this is
Thank
going
you.
to be a big improvement. Does anybody else wish to speak or have a question? Okay. Correspondence.
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Okay, the public hearing is closed, and a decision will be sent to you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
all for coming in, though.
Thank you.
Good support.
We have one more.
Yes, and last up, but not least, hearing number one, it's a holdover number one, appeal number 24-591, Cheryl Brown, 22 California Street, Hicksville, New York. Good evening.
Thank you. Safe trip home.
Not that exciting.
Should raise your right
I
hand.
have a shed.
Would you raise your right hand, please? Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Your name and address, please.
Cheryl Brown, 22 California Street in Hicksville.
Thank you.
I'm very, my shed's a little bit big, okay, that's all I'm here for. That's it.
No drugs, no
My husband made a beautiful shed, he put a little extension on it for my other stuff. It's too big.
So here you are.
I'm sorry, so
It is,
here you
yeah.
are.
By 1.88%.
Yes.
Which is
De minimis.
as far as our application.
And it's a beautiful shed, it really
Good.
is. I have a lot of gardening stuff, and you know it, everyone has all the stuff that they put in their
So
shed.
it's a she shed.
It's a he, one side's a he and the other one's a she.
So
Okay.
we're not really allowed to ask.
Okay.
And that's it,
That's it.
that's what we're here for.
Okay, you did a great job.
Very,
Anybody-
it's very boring, as though the other people were very exciting. You know,
Aren't you
it's
glad you came?
Really, it's nice to come here and listen to all the stuff people want to do.
Sometimes.
Does anybody have any questions?
Anybody?
I don't think
Nassau
so.
County
Okay.
Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Determination. Okay, motion,
Decision?
public hearing is closed, and the decision will be sent to you.
Thank you very much.
Do you need the green cards?
Yeah, if you have them.
It's a record.
You're gonna go
Well, it
down
was
in
14 cases.
The right to vote?
Corrected, I thought it was well.
Okay, everybody okay with going? Okay, let's go. Okay, hearing one, appeal 25-108, Donovan Gallion. I'm okay with that.
I'll second it.
Okay, I'll move it, and who's seconding it? Was it
Me, Kathy Milliken.
Okay, Kathy, all in favor? Anybody opposed? Okay. Hearing two, appeal 25-136, Cassie Brooks.
Every house around it is that.
They did.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you
I
want to
did.
move it? Okay,
I'll second.
Bryant is moving it, and Kathy is moving it, okay. Okay. Aye, and all opposed.
Sorry about that.
Hearing three, at which is also go with four. Three is Appeal 24-166, and four is Appeal 24-211. Abdul Nasser.
We're gonna reserve those.
That's a reserve, yeah.
I just want to say,
Parking spaces.
Right, okay.
Lynn is somebody else in Nassau County that doesn't know how many kids they got now.
Yeah, that got me,
Yeah.
that got me a little
Can I say him and
concerned.
Elon Musk? No, sorry.
No, that got me concerned that, you know,
Yeah.
he had three, now all of a sudden it's, you know, I mean,
And he did say that one of them was over 18.
Yeah.
And then he
Right.
corrected
Yeah.
himself.
He said
He
no.
said, I don't have the 18
Yeah,
year old listed
yeah,
on mine.
yeah.
Then he said, well, he's not 18 anymore.
Yeah.
that had me.
This is on reserve.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, and
Got it.
it's the town is, town takes care of looking into that.
Yes.
They'll send somebody
Keep it
out,
on
okay.
reserve, and I'm gonna have them look at that parking. I believe it's gonna be a parking variance.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think they
Yeah.
have 3 off-street parking
That's
spaces.
a tough
Yeah, that's
application
okay.
anyway. I know we're not deliberating on it now, but I'm just,
It is a tough one, yeah,
They don't have a lot of room.
it's big, yeah, well,
I might
Two
reach out to the
kitchens.
architect and give him a heads up.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hearing five, Appeal 25-43, Muthkit Tarafter.
Good job.
I felt like I had a lisp. Okay, I'm fine with that. How is, anybody want to move it?
no, can
Okay,
second it, that's
okay,
fine. That application is
okay.
fine.
Flo and Rebecca, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, the ayes have it. Hearing 6, Appeal 25-67, William and Janet Kilfoyle. Yeah, it's the deck. You'll move it, Flo will move it, okay, and
second
Lisa
Lisa.
seconded, okay, Lisa, and, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, ayes have it. Hearing 7, Appeal 25-116, Michael McDougal. Nope, I don't either. Does anybody want to move it?
I'll second.
Okay, I'll move it, and Lisa will second it.
Okay.
Next is 8, 9, and 10, hearing 8, 9, and 10, Appeal 23-661, 23-662, and 23-663, Whitney Lane Woodbury, LLC.
My concern is this guy getting to the other guy's property. Should we hold it over? I like to drive by. But, you know, she made it sound like she's really not here for.
Well, she's not, she's just here for
The road.
the road. They're not
Well,
here
that's
for
what I'm
anything
saying,
else.
the road, if the road stops.
But she
And
still
also,
has
you
to
think
get it
I'm
approved.
wrong, I'm misguided.
Well-
But he's out of the radius, so
It's out of the
technically-
radius, so it
Right.
does, yeah,
Yeah.
he's out of the radius.
He isn't
I mean, he can still
affected
get
by
through-
the,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, in
There's no
fairness,
improvement.
hang on. Even though someone is outside of the radius and
He's still
didn't have to be
affected, yeah,
notified,
right.
he could still be impacted.
Yeah, he could be.
So,
But it
But-
is an improvement over the existing, which he's looking
So to
for.
get this street,
But it wasn't
the
paved before.
railroad did, so do you drive under the railroad to get to the
No,
property?
over the
Oh,
track.
over the tracks. I don't have a problem with the application, I'm just saying we can't not listen to the guy
No,
just
no,
because he's
'cause-
not.
no,
on the
you're right,
rules.
no, you're right on that.
It's,
And
I don't know,
and
it's
I-
up to, it's a trestle.
you go under?
So it would just be,
Under the trestle.
it would be going, if I'm correct, it would be
It's a
going,
railroad trestle.
it would be going from paved now into gravel. And now it's currently all gravel. So
But his
it's-
side is gonna stay gravel.
His is stays gravel, only part of it be paved.
Right.
But now it's all gravel, so that,
Are
you
you
know,
sure it's a trestle? The only, on Woodbury Road, it's not a trestle.
do you want to put it on, I mean,
It's up at the top.
Yeah, no, but it's saying,
It's at the top of Whitney.
north of Woodbury Road. We
They're all at the top. They're at the top. They're our best friends. I've been there. I've been a long time. It's a trestle. So you go up Whitney, and then there's a trestle that you go under to get to Mr. Ronzetti's property. And he's got, it's up to 10 acres up there at the top. That's his property, at the top. So it's a trestle.
But he's the guy that's concerned.
Yes.
he'll still have access. I mean, he'll still
Yeah, I
have
mean,
plenty of-
he's always, you've always had to access it up this dirt
I'm
road.
trying to figure out where this is.
So it's, when you drive down by Woodbury Road, you think it's just a driveway. And if you went up this driveway, there's houses, and then if you kept going, you'll go under this trestle and then to this big piece of property.
So if I'm correct, it was you just drove up gravel.
Correct.
Now you're gonna be driving up paving and then onto gravel. It'll
Correct.
be like a continuation.
Yeah. So they're not
Still have
offering
the
to,
same
to do it up to Mr. Ronzetti's property because he's past what they're trying to build.
But he'll still have access. He still can get through.
Right, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you're welcome to look at it.
Yeah, if you want, we can put it on
Yeah.
reserve.
Don't, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, if,
I'm just letting you know that there's a trestle, that's all I was just telling you, there's a trestle when you get to the top.
Whatever you want. You want it on reserve? You want us to?
no,
You can take a ride.
they even think it's Syosset.
It's up near the Woodbury Post Office. You know where the Woodbury Post Office is, on Woodbury Road? So I'm telling you,
Oh, okay, yes, it's a trestle, yeah,
it's a trestle
okay.
up there, up at the top of Whitney Lane, this little dirt road at the top, is a trestle up there. So along his property, the train comes, and then it goes up over a
Anyway, is this
trestle,
the- yeah.
and you go under the trestle to access the property at the top.
It abuts Stillwell Woods.
Yes,
I used to,
that is
in
correct.
my younger days, I used to
Yep.
ride my bike
whatever you want to do, I'm just
Yeah.
clarifying for you.
All right, okay. I know exactly.
Are you okay? You want to?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good, I'm
Sure?
good.
Okay.
Okay, I'll move it.
Okay, Kathy will move it. That's all three. And who wants to second it?
I will second it.
Okay, and Rebecca
So
will
it's Kathy
second.
and Rebecca?
Yes. Next is hearing 11, Appeal 25-54, Leslie Reed. Anybody want to move it? I'll move it. Who wants to second?
I'll say.
Will will second?
Yeah,
All in favor?
Okay, Lois and Flo.
Anybody opposed? Okay, the ayes have it.
Aye.
You might carry a vote on the last one, just because you're technically there.
Oh, you're right, the last one. 10, the Whitney Estates. All in favor?
All in favor?
All right.
I said aye.
Yeah, I thought we did, I thought we did, yeah.
We had one eye.
Yeah, okay, I thought we did.
You're coming back at 10 o'clock tonight. You're welcome.
Okay, hearing 12, Appeal 25-35, Brian Levy at 75 Jackson Avenue, Syosset.
Yeah, does that sign that?
I think it's
Okay,
fine.
Flo is moving it.
Nice job on that.
Who wants to second?
I'll second.
Lisa?
They came in months ago, they owned a house on that building, they wanted to tear another one down and do a parking lot, and it was denied or withdrawn, and then they built the building. Nice job.
Hearing 13, which is being held with hearing 14, Appeal 2536 and Appeal 2537, Glenwood Enterprise, Corp.
I think the neighbor was happy.
Yeah, yes.
What?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll move it.
Okay, Kathy's moving it, who wants to second?
I will second it.
Okay, Rebecca's seconding, all in favor?
Aye.
Then we have the D-shed last.
And the C-shed, yeah, the C-shed. Okay, hearing 14. Appeal 2537, Glenwood
I'll second.
Enterprise Corporation, and that.
Rebecca and
That one already.
Okay,
Next is holdover one.
Who seconded that one?
Lisa, I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
oh, right, you know, we said, yeah, okay. Cheryl Brown, 24591, holdover one.
Wait,
Who wants to?
No. This is not
Wait.
second to last.
no, that was holdover
Number
one.
14 goes with number 13. So
Right.
the
Yeah.
same people have to move
Right.
it.
The same
So it
people
was
moving it.
Kathy and Rebecca on both.
Yeah, so Lisa, you want to do?
Now we're
Hold
on
over one.
holdover one.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, Lisa, does hold over one, I'll second it.
Okay.
All in favor? Opposed? Okay, so that's out.
Two quick reserved decisions,
Okay.
please. The first one is 24-574, Kristen Paglino, 8 Chase Lane in Bethpage. You asked that they move the fence back from the street line, which they did. They did what you asked them to do. There's a new description, and they did move it back the way you asked them to do. This one, Kathy was absent, and Brian wasn't on the board yet. So it's,
Has
I'll
to
make
be
the
in this.
motion.
Okay, Flo, anybody want to second?
I'll second.
Okay, Lisa,
okay.
all in favor?
Very good.
Opposed? Okay. Next one.
The next one is 24-373 Deborah Rubin, 3 Avenue, Farmingdale. This is the one with the 2 sheds where there seemed to be a drainage problem. We did send our engineer out. He did a report that he felt that there were some downspouts that needed to be moved. They sent in another report with pictures. They put in new dry wells showing everything being rerouted, and it was to his satisfaction that there would be no more drainage problems onto the neighbor, that everything had been fixed.
Okay, that
So-
sounds.
And what about the sheds, the 2 sheds?
There was no drainage problem for the
Okay.
sheds.
So-
His shed, I mean, it's still up to you. I
Yeah.
don't care what you do, but
Right.
the drainage was from the roof over.
Okay.
The sheds were not causing any drainage problem. If you don't like the sheds, whatever you want to do. But it
Okay.
was the drainage problem that the neighbor had a problem with.
Well, yeah, the biggest complaint was the drainage.
Yes.
So if that's not causing it.
So Rita's absent tonight. Brian was not on this one. The rest of you can go.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody want to move it?
I'll move it.
Kathy?
Wait,
okay.
who
else to
second?
second?
Flo was
Sorry,
gonna
who was
move
it?
it, so Flo can second it.
Okay, Flo.
Kathy and Flo? Okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Kathy and Flo.
Flo,
And
okay.
I just need 2
All in
names for
favor?
parent-child
All,
extension.
say all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
For the parent-child extension.
Okay, Lisa and Kathy.
night, Dawn.